All right, what is up, you stud muffins? Welcome to the video. I am 8 Thoughts. Glad you're all here. Hope you're doing fantastic. And a lot of people think I'm like, what do the kids say? I'm capping. I'm capping. You capping 8 Thoughts. Yo, this fool, this honky cracker 8 Thoughts, this fool capping. This guy's capping. I'm lying. That's what cap means, right? So cap means lying. No cap means that I'm telling the truth. Because people don't want to come to the realization, well, some of you don't. A lot of you do, and for that, you're a stud muffin. Because a lot of you think full cap when I tell you I am not buying Black Ops Cold War. And I will give you an actual, especially with some new information that came out today as well from Charlie Intel and Activision, I'll give you a really solid reason as to why logically I'm not joking and there's no reason to buy Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And I'll get into that in this video and break it down. So you all will know that I'm no cap when I tell you I ain't buying Cold War. Like, let me just put out there, Modern Warfare 2019 may be one of the worst Call of Duties ever. It may be one of the biggest, like, what we're looking for. It's one of the, it had the most potential, and it still does have the most potential. If they took skill-based matchmaking out of that game, it would be a million times better because it's got a lot of good things going for it. Graphics are amazing, sound engine is amazing, the weapons, everything's pretty good about the game. The skill-based matchmaking and the way the game plays with the crouching and the mounting and just the overall mechanics of it that lead towards really sweaty gameplay. But anyways, as bad as Modern Warfare 2019 is, Black Ops Cold War, the beta I played, the multiplayer, we're talking about multiplayer. If you're zombies, I'm not really into zombies. I mean, unless it's like the most amazing thing ever, but it doesn't seem to have a lot of replayability and you got to play with friends and stuff. And I don't really like to play games with other people like Call of Duty. And the campaigns, I really don't care about campaigns when it comes to linear first-person shooter campaigns. I find them quite boring and redundant. They're, played one, you played them all. There's not a lot of creativity or a lot of fun to them. But the multiplayer experience in the beta, which I played for Cold War, was the least amount of fun I've ever had in my life. It's just horrible. It just felt like as if it was just, I don't have to get into it. I've made many videos about it, but it's just not good. Hit detection's horrible. The sound engine's horrible. The maps weren't fun. The weapons didn't feel good. The graphics were bad. There was nothing enjoyable about the game for me. Like, I didn't like it. Did not like it. And as bad as Modern Warfare 2019 is, honestly, the multiplayer experience for that is better than Cold War. It's like saying, would you rather get, like, kicked in your left nut or your right nut? And you sort of got to make a decision. Do you want to get a finger chopped off or do you want to get, like, a toe chopped off? It's like, you got to weigh the odds, right? Like, they both kind of suck, but there's no point to me to buy Call of Duty Cold War. And on top of that, the really most important and the final nail in the coffin as to why I wouldn't buy Cold War. And like, if this wasn't a thing, then I probably would buy Cold War. I'd just say, yeah, I'm gonna have to buy it because I want to play Call of Duty sort of for the next year until maybe next year when a really good Call of Duty comes out or a Battlefield 6 comes out. It's actually awesome, or it might probably suck, who knows. DICE kind of went downhill too, not to go on a random tangent on a different game. But the news came out today that Warzone and Black Ops Cold War are going to run on 2 different engines. So Warzone is going to keep the Infinity Ward engine, and Cold War is going to keep the horrible Michael J. Fox, Stephen Hawking type code that just stuttering and all over the place and just horrible and not working properly code for Black Ops Cold War. So that's going to really mess people up. Imagine trying to play Cold War multiplayer with the horrible, it's just not a good connection system. It's just sort of laggy. It doesn't feel really intuitive. It doesn't feel like you're connected. It's just really floaty. I don't like it. And then you got to go play Warzone, and it's like a completely different game. And going back and forth is going to be a struggle. But on top of that, like the real hammer, the real point here is that Warzone and all the updates that Black Ops, that Treyarch, I'm going to say Treyarch. I'm going to keep rolling. That's what I'm saying, at Treyarch. That's just how we're going to keep it. But Treyarch, and all the updates and all the new maps and all the new game modes they can implement into Warzone as the lead developer, probably with a little bit of help from other developers like Infinity Ward might still be doing a little bit of something. Give them a couple people. Hopefully it's not the females that work there, but they're gonna have all the updates and it's free. Like, it's always free, right? So like, why would I buy a game to play I don't like zombies, don't really like campaign, and the multiplayer was not fun. Like, but I can still play Call of Duty and play Modern Warfare 2019 if I want to camp with a Claymore, which is fun sometimes for me, and drop some streaks on some kids and get them all angry in the free for all, or just keep playing the Warzone with all the new updates. That's pretty much it, man. Like, there's no real incentive to buy Cold War. I can play Call of Duty for free this year and not have to give my money for an incomplete game. That's it, man. It's pretty simple, right? I mean, like, Duh. So people think I'm out here capping that I ain't gonna buy Black Ops Cold War. Y'all think so? No cap. 8 Thoughts is not buying Cold War. It just makes no sense. I don't need to. There's other games to play as well. A lot of other games will be coming out. It's going to be a big year with the new consoles. You're going to have a lot of big, like Cyberpunk 2077, which is going to be great, which will sort of be like I think it's going to be kind of like a cross between Skyrim and Witcher, but in obviously a cyberpunk future. I mean, you got Keanu Reeves voice acting and stuff. It sounds like, and it seems like it should be awesome. You never know. It might be a Fallout game and just suck. Like what the hell, Fallout... the one, we all know the one that sucks. I can't remember the name. It sucked that bad. I can't even bother remembering it. But that's pretty much it, guys. So no cap. 8 Thoughts is not buying Black Ops Cold War. And like here, before I go, let me just say something. Like, I'm not happy to say that. It's a big disappointment because I love Call of Duty. I like to hype every year to get a new COD and the anticipation. Like, yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. Oh, this might be actually not bad. Like, oh yeah, but like, dude, Cold War was so bad. The beta was so bad. I have no desire to try to even like rank guns up. I just couldn't care. Like I could barely play that game. I didn't have any. It's something about it, man, which a lot of you probably can agree with. It was just not fun. It was not fun at all. Like, it's just such a bad game in my opinion. If you think otherwise, that's cool. You're probably a smooth brain. Oh, no cap. Bam. So, but it's a bummer. I wish Call of Duty and I wanted Black Ops Cold War to be good, even though I called it. Why would it be good? I mean, Jesus, Treyarch was put under a crunch and they got the COVID to have to deal with that as well. Like, give me a break, bro. There's no way in hell you're going to be able to produce a good game under these kind of circumstances, probably. Right? Probably. So, anyways, no cap. The video's coming to an end. 8 Thoughts ain't buying Black Ops Cold War. If you think I'm capping, then you just be tripping. Yeah. All right. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Be cool. Stay in school, and last but not least, and most importantly, stay black. Question authority. Don't let the hunt cracker and TJ shifter building movies, hard spring, chemtrails, 9/11 was inside job, just Google Tower 7, not being Gorsh, all is a flat moves, fake, all is a hit for is Foz gay, white man. You know what? I'm only 30 seconds a minute from 8. I'm only 30 seconds away from 8 minutes. Be stupid not to. Be stupid not to push this to 8, right? So let me just finish this up with saying that thank you very much for always supporting me, guys. And yeah, I'm very disappointed in the fact that Call of Duty this year sucked. It's been a big deal in my life, as lame as that sounds, for a long time. I've always been super pumped. I remember like when Black Ops 1 came out, and me and Justra, if you guys know Justra, we went and picked it up at like 12 o'clock by some like Chinese kid who got stolen copies from the back of a warehouse at Best Buy or some shit. And we went and got it, and I was super happy, and I was super pumped. I couldn't even sleep that night. I went and played it, and I tried to go home and sleep, and I only get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. I was up at like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, playing it, man. And I wasn't even like a kid. I was like in my 30s, dude, I think, when that came out. Probably. Was it close to 30? I think it was close to 30 when that Black Ops, you can age me there, when Black Ops 1 came out. I was pumped. I was like so excited. Couldn't even sleep. I mean, like, I was like days before it was released, I'd be like so excited. Midnight release. Can't wait to go pick it up. Man, it'd be nice to get something like that again, wouldn't it? It would be nice. All right, now I'm really leaving. Okay, bye.